Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Hi, Irma. Good morning. Welcome. There's Gio, man the myth. What's up,
What's going
brother?
on, brother?
Good
How's it
to
going?
see you, man. Good to see you, brother. You ready?
I am. Let's do this.
Let's go, let's go. What's up, Juan Luis? Good morning. What's up, brother? Get ready, get ready. Lucia, good morning. I see Erica. What's up? Good to see you. Welcome. Jerry Hernandez is in the house. What's up, brother? Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining. Good to see you all. Happy Monday. There's Chris Berner. Good morning, sir. Right after this meeting, I'm going to be calling you, so just be ready. Hopefully you can talk. And we'll be starting in about 2-3 minutes, guys. Happy Monday. I know it's cold. Is it cold out there? Yeah, it's just cold, but guess what? Doesn't matter because the market is hot, right? Real estate market is hot. So it doesn't matter that it's cold out there. The real estate market is hot. By the way, if you are in the call, let's start some energy on the chat, guys. Just wondering, how you feeling this morning? Are you ready? Are you pumped? Are you excited? Put it on the chat. How are you feeling this morning? Are you ready? Are you just waking up? Are you going to conquer the world? Are you going to win? Or are you going to lose? It's a choice, right, Valerie? It's a choice. It's really a choice, guys. You wake up every morning and you're like, all right, I'm out there. I'm going to win. I'm going to win the day. I'm going to win the week, the month. There's some people waking up right now going, oh, man, this week is going to be a bad week. Maybe it's somebody in the call right now. If that's you, that's okay. Change that. Okay, it's a decision you got to make up here in your mind, guys. You got to make a decision and say, you know what? I'm going to own it this week. I'm going to kick ass. I'm going to go all out. I'm going to blow it up. I'm going to win. I don't know about you, but I feel good. And I'm taking over the world, right, Juan Luis? Right? Right, Irma? There you go, see? By the way, if you have a camera on, you're going to get more love because I like to see faces. Remember, this is a Zoom. Doesn't mean you can come in here and have a black screen and not show your face, because I like to see some smiles, some faces, some energy. So I don't care if you don't have makeup on or your hair is messed up, guys. Please turn on the camera. I would love to see you guys and see more faces. All right, guys, so we'll get started. So happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. By the way, Angelique, help me just get people in. There's more people joining on the waiting room. Oh, wow, we have special guests right here. Hugo Molina's in the house. Whoa, whoa. What's up, man? Good morning. Wow.
Morning.
Now,
how you guys doing?
man, now I'm going to have to bring my A game. Is Hugo's here, man? I have to bring my A game because this guy, I'm going to be getting little texts. Hey, bro, pick up your energy, man. And, dude, don't say that, bro.
Fix your hat.
Fix my hat. There we go. There. See, here we go, man.
Hey, just FYI, Jeanette sent me, so I'm just here letting you know.
To criticize. Got it. Love it. All right. Good stuff, guys. So listen, guys, there's Joe. There we go. Good to see you, Joe. So listen, guys, we're going to get started. So a couple things to start off. Just a quick reminder, every Monday, guys, except the days of the meeting, office meeting, we are here at 11 a.m. This is our weekly mastermind that I come in and share any topics that are either relevant to what's going on, anything to do with skill building, anything to help you build your foundation, build your business, and continue to grow and work together. That's the reason we're here. Come into this meeting, guys, with an open mind and ask questions, okay? I love questions because the questions that I get, I can answer in the group, with the group all listening, and everybody can learn from those questions. And also today's topic actually reminds me of that, because I did make it today a Q&A. So every single month at the end of the month, so the last mastermind of the month, it's going to be a Q&A. We'll do a quick recap of what the topics were for the month. I know some of you guys cannot make every single one. Do know that we do record these meetings and we do post them on the Uncensored page. So you can always go back and watch those. But we'll do a quick recap, and then let's open it up, guys, to Q&A, okay? So have some questions ready, and let's have a discussion. Typically, these meetings go for about an hour and 15 minutes. And then right after that, be ready to go out there and conquer the world. Quick reminder, please put on your schedule. This Wednesday, I am doing, again, Wealth Building Wednesdays. Every month, we're going to do anything to do in regards to flipping, buying properties, wholesaling. We'll talk about Airbnb and building wealth in real estate, guys. So this Wednesday, we're going to have a wealth building training. It's going to be at 2 p.m. And I'm going to be spending an hour with you guys just on how to analyze deals. Okay. This is a big topic because if you don't know anything about flipping, that's okay. You can still join. Okay. But this is a good training for you because the number one problem I see out there with a lot of investors is that they just don't know how to run the numbers and how to analyze deals. So we're going to break down a couple of deals. I'm going to share with you some deals that I'm working on now. And I ask you guys if any of you guys are doing any flips now or have a deal that you guys want to analyze in public, please bring it and we'll run some numbers. I'm going to show you exactly, step by step, what I do for us to check deals. Okay. All right, guys. So with that, quick reminder, guys, today is the 20, actually, no, what's the date today? The 31st, right? January 31st, guys. So look, quick reminder, the month already of January is gone. Yes, Hugo, I do mess up sometimes. Yeah, look, Hugo's laughing at me. Guys, month is over. All right, 2022, January, first month of the year is gone. Is it crazy? Did it go too fast? Anybody? Fast or slow? Put it on the chat. Was it fast? Was it slow? I don't know about you, but for me, it was really fast, okay? Can't believe it's already February, tomorrow, February 1st. And look, hopefully, look, everybody's saying super fast, fire, good, okay? That's a good thing, guys. If it goes fast, it's because you're busy, it's because you're excited, it's because things are good, okay? Typically, if it's dragging, the months are dragging, it's because you are not excited, pumped, okay? So love to see fast. That's what you want, okay? So look, on that note, guys, we are committed to having best year ever this year, okay? So another question for you guys, and I'm just curious to know this, and I don't know if you guys are checking your numbers, but you should check your numbers at the end of every single month. You should really look back and say, okay, how am I doing? What are my numbers? Okay, how do I do for the month of January? And be honest with yourself. So are you, a question for you guys, all you guys, I got 37 people on the call right now. Are you on track? Are you behind? Or are you ahead of your goals? Think about it for a second. Are you on track, ahead, or behind? And put it on the chat. Put it on the chat. And this is just a quick reminder that you should be checking this all the time and you should be going back and saying, okay, how am I doing? I have a team meeting next week with my staff. We're going to go over numbers and figure out where are we right now? How are we doing? We have big goals for 2022. So you got to go out there and check your metrics, right? Check your numbers. I'm on a mission, guys. I'll share this, and I shared this before. Man, I got to get in the best shape ever by March. Okay? Best shape ever. So, and guess what I do every morning? Check my weight. Check my weight. And every week on Wednesdays, my trainer is checking my whole body, right? We're checking my weight, my muscle mass, all kinds of other stuff he does, right? Why am I doing that? That's my accountability right there. That's the reminder, right? The reminder that I need for me to know, oh, shoot, I'm on track, or no, oh, shoot, I'm behind, or great, I'm on track, right? So make sure you do that, and do that today, guys, because the month is over today and you need to be ready for February. So you can already set the tone for the next month and say, you know what, I am behind, but I don't give a crap, right? I'm going to go all out this month. I'm going to push it. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to go all in. I'm going to blow it up, and I'm going to be ahead by the end of the month. So, all right, with that, guys, so quick recap. As you remember, the first meeting that we had this year was all about goal setting and business planning. So again, a reminder, right? Set your goals for 2022, best year ever. What is that? What does that look like? Get excited, okay? A lot of you guys share your goals. Make sure you're still very clear up here what the goals are for the year, okay? Just the beginning, guys. Make sure they're super crystal clear up here, and make sure you keep reminding yourself every single day where you're trying to, what goals you're trying to hit, what your target is, okay? Real quick, what's your goal? Think about it. Think about your goal right now. Real quick, put it up here right now. Is it up here now? 2 goals, transactions. how much money you want to make. Should be very clear in your head. Please share on the chat. What are your goals for the year? How many transactions? How much money you want to make? Doesn't matter if you had a bad January. Don't worry about that. Forget about that, okay? Even if you had a bad 2021, keep that goal right here present. 50 transactions, 1.2 million, 1.25 million. Good job, Joe. Love it. All right. Keep reminding yourself that's what you're trying to hit. 250, 17 deals. Love it, Christopher. Yes, possible, right? Has to be clear up here. Robert, please put a goal, man. I know you told me last time I don't do goals. No, you do goals, okay? 100,000 Valerie just got licensed. She's shooting for 12 transactions this year. Just got her license. $100,000. Why not? Okay. 5 deals for the first year. Emmanuel, you should double that up. I want you to do 10 this year as a brand new agent. You should be able to hit that. Trust me, you're in the right place, in the right group, with the right office. You should bump that up to 10, Emmanuel. So please change that, okay? And write it down, 10. And I want you to make minimum of $80,000 this year. I see 30 transactions, 360. Good. All right. So you guys have your goals, okay? Be clear. If you don't have goals yet, please write something down. Look, guys, it's not rocket science, okay? You're going, Christian, I don't know what to do. I don't know my goals. It's simple, guys. One house, you make $10,000 average. True? Some of you guys make more. Joe's higher end. Maybe he's making 20,000. My average price range is $16,000. My average commission is $16,000. Okay, you should know yours. Okay, let's go with the round number, $10,000. Okay, you want to make $10,000 a month. Sell one house. 12 houses, $120,000 a year. It's that simple. Christian, I want to make $120,000 this year. Great. Sell one house a month. That's your job. Go sell one house. No, actually, Christian, I want to make $240,000. Awesome. Sell 2 houses a month. That's it. You'll make $240,000 a year. It's not rocket science. You got all months, guys, all month, 30 days. You got 30 days to go out there and generate business. Talk to people, do your activities, right? We talked about this. So, the next mastermind was all about systems, lead generation systems, following a schedule and working on your skills, okay? So you want to make $240,000 for the year? What are your lead generation systems that you do daily? What are you doing to prospect, to go out there and talk to people? Are you actually doing something? Right? What are you doing daily? What activities daily are you doing to generate business? If you're just sitting around in your office, watching Facebook, looking at my post, checking out my 6-pack, just kidding. I don't have a 6-pack yet, but I will. Okay. Can't be doing that. You got to go out there and generate some business. You could generate business through social media, do more videos, do more posts, right? Engage with people, friend more people, talk to people about real estate through social media. That's an activity. Prospect, talk to people through the phones, through door knocking, open houses. Okay. You got to do something daily. Every single day you want to go out there and talk to people, guys. That's our job, man. It's that easy. And then you're talking to buyers or sellers all day. Buyers and sellers, buyers and sellers. You want to sell, you want to make $300,000 a year? 360? How many houses do you have to sell per year? Per month? 3 a month. Simple, guys. It's not rocket science. 4 houses a month, 48, you'll make over $500,000. Okay, it's that simple. Now you might say, well, Christian, I don't have the leads. I don't know what to do. How do I get my business? I get that. That's why we do all these trainings. That's why we mastermind and share. And, you got all kinds of people doing different things, guys, but it doesn't change what you can do. There's no secret formula. There's nothing you can do out there different than not somebody already here is doing. Joe does probates, attorneys, past clients, referrals. He's been in the business for a long time. Okay, got it. Madison, if you follow Madison, second year in the business, tons of social media, TikToks, right? She's getting a bunch of business. She's been on my team for almost 2 years. She's just, we confirmed last week, she's going to go independent. She's ready to go. Her business is coming from all her social media marketing. If you're saying, Christian, like I have no clue what to do or how do I do that, go follow Madison on social media, go on her Instagram and see what she's doing. And that girl, all she does is videos, social media. She engages with people and she's blowing it up. She's getting a lot of business from that. What's your excuse? Oh, I don't like dancing on TikTok. I think it's stupid. Okay, get it. All right, well, don't do that. Do something else. You don't have to dance on TikTok. You can do other stuff, right? Do some educational, talk about the 3 things buyers should know about this market right now to be able to buy a house, 5 tips on how to list your house and net more money or get multiple offers, 5 things to look for on hiring your next agent to help you buy. I mean, you name it, guys. There's all kinds of stuff you could do. Look, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Follow some successful agents already doing great TikToks, Instagram videos, and copy them. Because that's all it is, guys. You know, Madison's copying a bunch of videos from different people. Just she puts her own flavor. I copied stuff from people all the time. Just give them our own flavor, right? You guys can do the exact same thing. Don't reinvent the wheel. It's just doing it. Just got to do it, right? So have the goal. Make sure you do the activities. So we talked about lead generation systems, your schedule. Okay, I know you guys are all over the schedule. We had a whole conversation about schedule and making sure you have your activities, guys. Look, they shouldn't change at all. You wake up in the morning, you do your morning routine, whatever you're doing in the morning. I gave you 7 things you should do every single morning to get ready for the day. And then boom, 2 hours of lead generation in the morning, 1 hour of follow-up. That should be your morning. That's it. Everyone's morning should be the same. 2 hours of lead generation, 1 hour on follow-up. That's 3 hours. You do that consistently 5 days a week, you'll blow it up. Guarantee you'll blow it up. But let's be honest. What are you doing through the morning? Are you getting distracted? Are you working on escrow stuff and pretending like you're really busy? Oh, bro, you know, it's because I have 2 escrows, and you know I had to call my lender, and then I had to call the escrow, and then I had to drive to the office to pick up some paperwork, and then I had to go meet my client, and then but dude, yeah, I saved the deal. You didn't save no deal. You wasted your whole freaking morning acting like you were busy, and you forgot to do the number 1 most important thing that you should be doing, which is generating business, making money. Trust me, all that stuff we get handled at some point. Or you do that after 12 o'clock. After 12 o'clock, you deal with all the escrow, all the crap, all the drama. You make sure that morning routine stays consistent. Nothing should take you away from that. And then the afternoon should be the same. You're going to do an hour, add another hour, maybe 2 of lead generation, and 1 more hour of lead follow-up. And that's it, guys. That's all you do every day. Of course, afternoons, go meet more people, go set the appointments, go preview some properties, right? But that's the key, guys. 2 hours of lead generation in the morning, 1 or 2 lead generation in the afternoon, and at least 1 to 2 hours of lead follow-up every single day, guys. Every day, 5 days a week, maybe 6 days a week. Want to make more money? Maybe do 6 days a week. The follow-up is key, guys, because you're going to generate business. You're going to talk to a bunch of people. So every day you got to do follow-up. Every single day you got to do follow-up. And then, of course, we talked about the 3 S's, and part of that was skills, right? Work on your skills. Get better talking to people. A lot of you guys are not good. Like, you guys are not good. I don't want to say you guys suck, but some of you guys suck, okay? And let's be honest with yourself. Like, can you talk to people? Like, can you get a lead and right away engage and talk and ask the right questions and go into, you know, agent mode, sales mode, right? And ask the right questions and engage and build rapport and, you know, ask questions and handle objections. You know, most of you, let's be honest, right now, some of you guys, if you got a seller lead right now, someone called you right now and says, hey, Hugo, hi, I'm looking to sell my house. You know, can you help me? I know Hugo, he's seasoned. He'll know what to say. But 80% of you guys are going to be like, yeah, sure. Yeah. Sure. And dude, you guys are going to throw up all over the client. Let's be honest. Okay. Why? Because you guys don't take the time to work on your skills. Super important. You know, I got into business, guys, 24 years ago. And 3 years in the beginning I was an assistant working for someone, minimum wage. Then I got my license. I went to work for Market Now, picked some of the best agents I could work for. And dude, I was so scared to work for those guys because I knew they were top agents. Here I'm a Mexican, came from Mexico at 12. Spanish, English is my second language, right? I have a thick accent. If you think I have an accent now, it was worse before. I know Hugo loves to laugh, dude. So put this guy on Instagram and talk crap to Hugo. Tell him he's I'm just kidding. But seriously, guys, I had a worst accent, okay? And here I went to work for the best team because I knew if I can work for them, I was going to be successful. I was going to make a lot of money. And I did. If you saw my post over the weekend, I started making a lot of money, but then I started doing too much partying and too much craziness. And I was in my 20s, right? That's another story. But I can tell you this, I got very skilled at talking to people, asking questions, building rapport, handling objections, closing, building rapport. And I was pretty shy back then, but I knew I had to step up my game. I had to get very good at meeting people and getting them to like me. So my question to you is, what are you doing right now to work on your skills? And if you're not doing anything, write down as a goal, I got to work on my skills. And trust me, the better you get, the more people, the more leads you're going to convert, the more money you're going to make. It's a fact. You want to make more money? Work on your skills. So that was the 3 S's we talked about: systems, schedule, and skills. And then the last meeting, we talked about the action plan for 2022. And I went over a couple of things. I already mentioned a couple, but one was mindset. Just to remind you guys, you got to work on your mindset every single day. Right now, more than ever, so much stuff going on out there with politics and COVID still around. And I know everybody and their mother's getting COVID and dealing with all this. I get it. We're all dealing with this stuff, right? But that's why you have to work on your mindset. You got to stay positive. Very, very important. Stay positive. You got to be fearless. Okay. A lot of stuff happening out there, but you got to go out there and lead by example. Be fearless. Your clients, people around you, your family need to see that you're fearless, that you're positive, that you're out there, and that you're focused, and that you're committed, and that you're excited. Okay. I always say that it's all about energy, guys. And you have to be hungry for success. No matter what's happening out there, you got to be hungry for success. Because I tell you, it is a crazy market out there, but there is a lot of business out there. True? Is there a lot of business out there? There's a ton of business out there. And I know next month, starting tomorrow, you're going to see a lot more listings coming up on the market. There's a lot of buyers still buying. Yes, rates might go up by March. And I think with that, probably it's not going to be a crazy market, which is good for us. So it's not going to be as competitive. But yeah, expect more inventory. Rates will go up a bit. It's supposed to stay under 4%, right? 3.8, still great rates. Market might level off a little bit. A ton of opportunity, guys. A ton of opportunity. But you gotta keep your mindset positive and stay optimistic. Because it's a choice. Whatever you think about becomes your reality. So if in the back of your mind you're thinking, oh man, this market's crazy, the world's crazy, everything's crazy, and I'm gonna have a bad year, guess what you're gonna have? A bad year. Okay. So please, guys, work on your mindset. It's very important. Your work ethic. Okay. Check that too. If you guys were on my mastermind last week, I asked, grade yourself from 1 to 10 on your work ethic. And you know what the average number was? 6. I saw some 3s, some 4s, some 6s, couple 7s, couple 8s. So average was about 5.5. Guys, this is your own business. Like, this is your business. You're in control of how much money you guys want to make. You are 100% in control. It's nobody's fault that you're not making the money that you want to make, except your fault. It's your fault. Take responsibility. If you had a bad year 2021, it's your fault. It wasn't COVID. It wasn't the real estate market. It wasn't me. I know Hugo's probably like, pinche Christian, it's his fault, man. It's always the broker's fault, right? Christian should have done more. I'm kidding, picking on Hugo. But I get blamed all the time too, just so you know, okay? Something I should have done, right? To help someone's business. And look, I want to help your business. I feel responsible 100% of everybody that's part of the company. We're all this together. And I do feel responsible. And I want to see a lot more success happening. There's a lot of you guys doing very well. Very proud of you. I mean, I see Rudy's on the call right now. Rudy crushed it last year. Joe had his best year ever. I know Hugo had a great year. I mean, there's a lot of people here that had great years, best year ever. Now they're trying to go to the next level, right? And not even next level, just bettering. Okay, why not do better next year, right? Better every year. Keep bettering, right? But just take responsibility. That's all I'm saying. It's nobody's fault but you, and check your work ethic. Are you really working hard? Because look, to sell 12 houses a year, it's not easy. It is work. Is it a lot of hard work? Not really. It's not a lot of hard work. 24 gets a little harder. It's very doable. Now start getting to the 30s. Yes. Okay. Remember, at some point you're working hard. You gotta work smart. You gotta delegate. Okay. You gotta build that team around you. Some of you guys are doing already 12, 14 transactions, and you're TCing your own files, dude. Really? Come on, man. Don't do that. Pass that. Pay that $350 fee or $399 fee. Free yourself up from so much paperwork and go focus on generating more business. Bring more business. That you shouldn't be spending 2 hours a day. I had a meeting with someone, that just joined the company a couple of weeks ago. Like, oh yeah, no, bro, I TC my own files, man. Yeah, dude, I'm a great TC. I'm like, good for you, brother. Good for you, man. But that doesn't impress me. And I was just meeting the guy, so I don't want to be too strong on him, but I'm telling you guys know me. I'll tell you the truth. You shouldn't be TCing files. You should go out there and generate more business. Bring more business, okay? Delegate that busy work, right? You got to delegate the busy work. And the TC is something so simple to delegate. And then that frees you up to go out there and talk to more people, meet more people, generate business, prospect, follow up, okay? Couple more guys, and then we'll go to some Q&A. Please start thinking of questions to ask me. I'll spend a good 40 minutes with you guys on questions. Either start putting them on the chat or write them down. And look, questions could be about anything we're discussing or anything else. Just let's not talk about transaction questions, guys. I don't want to, don't give me a question like, Christian, I have a client that made an offer and we didn't get accepted and the agent's not calling me back. And, I get it. Don't ask me those questions. I want questions about work ethic, mindset, skills, generating business. Let's talk about money-making activities. Those are the questions I want you to bring up right now. Don't talk about transaction questions, please. Because I want to help you and I want to share with the group. Okay, so I talked about work ethic. The skills I already talked about, guys. Make sure you work on skills. And again, last, the systems, right? Your systems, always keep working on your lead generation systems. And that's it, guys. That's what you need to have the foundation, to go out there and make more money. Okay. I had a mastermind. I'll share this real quick. I went to meet a guy. His name is Kent Clothier. You guys could search him. This guy's a freaking multi-millionaire. Does flips, wholesale. He owns like 2,000 properties, like crazy stuff, right? I'm learning from this guy because I want to continue to grow, guys. I know where I'm at and I know what I want to be. Okay. It's not that I'm not happy. I just know I can do more, and I know I can grow more, and I know there's a lot more out there. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Same for you. If you're making 300,000 now, there's no reason why you cannot be thinking, I want to make $500,000. And if you're making $500,000 right now, there's no reason why you cannot be thinking, I want to make $1 million. Okay. And there's no reason why you cannot be thinking, I want to make $1 million and work less and spend more time with my family and take more vacations. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to do. I want to make more money. I want to work less. I want to help more people. I want to grow. You know, Joe's shooting for $1.2 million. I know we had a meeting, a conversation, and he just did 750 last year. And I'm like, Joe, can you do $1 million? Yeah, man, I could do it. Great. Let's talk about how can you get to $1 million. He's bringing in an assistant, full-time assistant. He's going to delegate a lot of stuff so he can go out there and meet more people and spend more quality time with those attorneys and clients, high-end clients he's got. Go have more networking events and more, right? I know Joe likes to go out to car clubs and have fun, man. And then that brings business. Okay. So if Joe wants to double his business and make more money, well, either he's going to be frustrated, juggling all kinds of business, all kinds of stuff by himself, or he can say, can I bring an assistant, pay him $3,000 a month, $40,000 per year, free me up so I can go bring another $500,000? Is that a good investment? Yes. Right. It's possible, guys. You gotta work on that. You gotta continue to work on how to delegate so you can make more money. And I don't know how to get into that, but bottom line. Oh, I was talking about Ken Clothier. So yeah, I'm working on doing more, and I realized, same like you guys, I have to work on some systems, and I have to work on my team, right? And I have to work on things that are bugging me down right now. Even though I delegate a lot of stuff, I'm working on certain things that I have to work on so that I can delegate more, so I can go out there and bring more business. And it's nonstop, guys, nonstop. Okay. So let's have some Q&A, guys. Any questions? Okay. So I got a question. Daniel, do you have any door knocking material for sellers? Maybe a door knocking script as well for sellers. Okay. Daniel, so look, material. Okay. Don't complicate the material. Really, to door knock, it could be anything as simple as a simple flyer that you could print out, take MLS, print out 3 or 4 listings, just list it, make it simple. Doesn't have to be all fancy, card stock, with perfect. It does not have to be that way. Okay. You could easily do a nice color flyer. And really, it's not even about the flyer, but the basic script, guys. And if anybody else wants to share what they do on door knocking, but as simple as this, right? Where are you, Daniel? Are you here? Let me see. There you are. Do you have a camera on or no? There you are. All right, Daniel, let me bring you in. Unmute yourself. What's going on? All right, brother, good. So look, you door knock, right? You have a little flyer. Don't have to be fancy. You can even staple your card on it or put your information right there. You knock on the door, and basically all you're saying is, hey, Daniel. Now, typically, look, you can door knock 2 ways, right? One where you have a list of all the owners and you know their names, right? You could do that. We have Core Realty. Is it Core Realty or Realty Core? It's a tool to access to download all the properties, any area you can download the address, name of people, phone numbers if you want to prospect, and it's free for all you guys. You guys have access to this, okay? So you can go ahead and download any area, so you can have the names, and you can door knock and say, hi, may I speak to Daniel? Hey, Daniel, my name is Christian. I just sold a house down the street from you, your neighbor's house, Mr. Smith. Sold really fast. Man, we had multiple offers, and they end up getting an extra $50,000. It's a crazy market. So I'm just curious to know, Daniel, have you thought about selling your home? That's it. That's all it is, guys. That's all you say. Nothing to it. You could even be more straightforward. I love Rudy. When Rudy was at the event, we did a panel. Rudy calls people all day, and he killed it last year. And all he says, ring, ring. He goes, hi, may I speak to Daniel? Hey, Daniel, just wondering if you thought about selling your home. Like he goes straight just to asking, have you thought about selling your home? And people say yes or no. It's a simple answer. If it's a yes, great. See, the problem is a lot of you guys, if you guys call right now, if you get a yes, you're going to be like, okay, right? A lot of you guys don't know what to say. That's why you're not calling. Rudy, of course, is an expert. He knows exactly what to say and how to go at it. Rudy, can I kind of role play with you really fast since you're on camera? Really quick, just pretend you're calling me. I know I was put you in the spot, brother, but I know you do this all day and I know you're an expert at it. Just pretend you're calling me and I'm gonna say yes and just see what the next step would be, okay? Unmute yourself, go ahead. Ring, ring,
Okay.
hello.
Hi, may I speak to Christian?
Yes, this is Christian. Who's this?
Hey, Christian, my name is Rudy. I'm a local real estate agent out here in Lake Elsinore, calling with Remax Top Producers. Just reaching out to homeowners to see if they had any thoughts in selling your house.
You know what? Funny you say that. Yeah, I was just thinking about selling my house around the next couple of weeks, actually. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Where are you thinking about moving to?
See? Boom. That's the next question, guys. Actually, I'm going to be moved to Vegas. We retired last year, and we're just going to go out there to Vegas and get close to family.
Oh, get close to family. Okay, so you're moving out to Vegas to get closer to family. Okay, great. Do you have an idea what your about how much your home is worth?
You know what? My neighbor's house sold about a month ago, and I think it went for $555, I believe, and it's so fast. So I'm thinking somewhere around that price range.
Okay, great. Well, Christian, you know what I would like to do for you is run some comparables, and maybe we can get together and go over, the data that I find. What's a good day for you? Are you available, say, Thursday after 3 p.m.?
Yeah, and anytime after 5, we're always home.
Okay, awesome. Hey, Christian, and I would like to send you my contact information. What's a good email address that I can send this to?
Sure, Christian@ChristianFuentes.com.
All right, and Christian, is this the number that I'm calling you on right now? Is this the best number to reach you at, or?
Yeah, well, let me give you my cell phone number. It's 626-625-9037.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'll also text you my contact information as well. And then I'm going to stop by and just drop a little bit of information about myself. Tells you about my selling process. So that way you can get familiar with me. So when we do meet, you have a little bit of information for myself.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rudy. Looking forward to meeting you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's it, guys. Easy, simple. Rudy, how many listings you got last year from prospecting?
Gosh, I want to say 21, 22 up there.
21, 22
And then
just
out of
in
those,
calling.
yeah, I think I worked only with 4 buyers. I think my total transactions was about 27. I only worked with 4 buyers. 3 of them bought my listings. So I only got 1 person in the car.
Wow, that's awesome, brother. Congrats, man. Look, I love Rudy's system because he just keeps it simple. He's not like...
And the reality, it's no different than door knocking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's very simple. Have you had any thoughts in selling your house? Done.
That's it, guys. Hi, Rudy. Just wondering, have you thought about selling your home? Done. Right? But if you notice, the first thing he said, where are you moving to? You don't go, oh, you did. Oh, okay, great. Well, the market right now, and blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, my this and that. And, oh, my God, I put an offer. And, yeah, they freaking couldn't get their house. This buyer, it's crazy. And COVID. Because you didn't know what to say, you started talking out of your butt. And then this person is going, this guy's on drugs. Thank you, Hugo, but no, thank you. I'll have your number, right? Boom, you lost it. But instead, if you know what to say, because you work on your skills and you role play, the minute someone says, yes, I am thinking about selling my house, great. Typically, this is the first thing I say, great. Where are you moving to, right? First thing comes out of my mouth. So, oh, good. So where are you moving to? Oh, I'm moving to Vegas. Oh, you are? Awesome. What's taking you to Vegas? This could be phone, or this could be face-to-face, or this could be an open house, or this could be a referral from a friend, right? Anybody. Hi, I'm looking to sell my house. Oh, you are? Awesome. I'd love to help you. You go, where are you moving to? First question. Awesome. What's taking you there? Oh, wow. Awesome. See, did you notice Rudy? Repeat and approve. Repeat and approve. Everything I say, he repeated and proved it, right? So it shows me that he's listening. He's building rapport. Okay. I feel like he cares because he's repeating what I'm saying. It's part of you building your skills. And then, great. And how soon do you want to go to Vegas? Oh, you know what? I think in the next 60 to 90 days. But I'll probably want to put my house on the market maybe in about 60 days. Oh, awesome. All right, good, man. Well, good. I would love to help you right through the process. By the way, how much do you think your house is worth? Is there a price range you're trying to get? How much were you trying to net out of pocket? Right? There's all these questions you can follow up through. I know them, dude. I'm not reading a script right now because I know they're in my head. I can tell you, Rudy, Joe, there's some veterans here. Hugo probably already have it in their minds, right? Robert, there's some veterans here. And there's some veterans that don't even have it in their mind that are still going to struggle, right? So, but it should be like this. Now, you could also have your script in front of you, because if you do door knocking, you can be door knocking and have the script with you in a clip note and be like, someone says yes. Oh, you are. Oh, well, let me ask you. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? You can have your script in front of you and ask questions. The seller's not going to think you're stupid for having that. They're just going to be like, oh, cool. This guy's very prepared. Yeah, you know what? Really great. You're going to sell your house? Let me ask you a couple questions. So where are you moving to? And what's taking you there? And what's your timeline? And how much did you want to list your house for realistically? Perfect, right? Boom, 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 boom. Right? And they tell you 90 days or so, I'm going to be listing. That's a lead that you have to follow up on. It's not ready to go. You probably will make an appointment right now. You're going to say what Rudy said. You know what? Do you mind if I drop off some a CMA or some market information about the area? And then what I'd like to do is follow up with you in the next 30 days to 45 days so that we can set an appointment. Sure, go ahead. Great. Okay, that's a follow-up. Okay. He's got to do it, guys. All right, let's go. Questions. Where's my wing girl? Okay, Angelique left. So let's see. Let me see. Do you recommend Call Realty for calling leads? Yes, use Call Realty, Robert. I mean, it's free and we use it, and you can get phone numbers. There's other stuff. Possibly there is other stuff, but this is free. So, and it works. When would there be an in-depth training on lead generation systems, on cost setup? Thank you, Peter. I had every year I have those. Okay, and I have all kinds of lead generation meetings we've done for farming, and we talked about paying for leads. Remember, guys, paying for leads and activities, right? You either do it the active way or the passive way. Okay, so, and we had both trainings, right? Active, you door knock, you get on the phones, you do open houses, you network, or you do social media. That's it. Those are your 5 active. All my new agents out there, you should be doing 1 or 2 or 3 of the active lead generation systems. That's it. Now, Peter, if you want to spend money, like this is what I do. I have White Polo. I have Sync Leads, which is Commissions Inc. And I can share this with you. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, you're saying, how can we utilize the software, etc.? Well, there's no software. I mean, you have your CRM, Peter, which you should have a CRM, right? Mine's Commissions Inc. I can pay $1,000 a month to Commissions Inc. to generate about 30, 40 leads a month. Okay, but I'm paying for them. White Polo, I just signed up for them, and I'm getting about 150 leads per month. Some are sellers, some are buyers, okay? And they come into White Polo, but everything gets sent to my Sync, and I can see all the leads that come from White Polo. I got my farm that I spend money farming. Cost me about $4,000 a month, and I'm farming, which is mail outs, door drops to a farm in Chino Hills. And of course, I'm listing, about 8 to 10 houses a year for my farm. Okay. And I look at my ROI. So, but Peter, there's a lot of different stuff. I could always share more with you, but just know, I mean, keep it simple. All the lead generation online, like Sync, White Polo, any of those companies, you could easily set up a meeting with the reps, and they'll break it down for you. Cost, lead amount, right? I could tell you Sync leads are okay. We will convert 1 or 2 a month. White Polo, we just started, so I don't have actual numbers yet, but I can share with you later if it works. But it's been okay. Seems like the leads are pretty good. All right, let me go. Excellent. That's good. Was really amazing. Corrective. Okay. When do you know what to say? Some people start mumbling or they don't know what to say. So when do you know when you don't know what to say, some people start. So Nada, you're talking about when we don't know what to say, we start mumbling? Yes, that's the typical, right? If you don't know what to say, you're going to mumble. You don't know what to say, you're lost, right? So yes. So if that's you right now, work on it. I mean, right now, if you get a buyer, someone calls you, hi, looking to buy a house. Do you know your script? What do you say? Are you going to mumble? Are you going to talk out of your butt and talk yourself out of working with this client? Any advice on how to learn street maps? Emmanuel, just use Google Maps. Not sure what you really mean by street maps, but you know, I used to use the Thomas Guide. So I think, Emmanuel, you look like a young man. You probably don't even know what a Thomas Guide is. But we, the older guys, and I'm 46, okay? But you guys remember, right? The Thomas Guides, we used to have to look at the freaking E5. Okay, shit, let me open my Thomas Guide, the page, figure out where the thing is. And then we had to, I don't know if you guys used to do that. I used to make copies of the Thomas Guide and then have a freaking marker and, you know, do a color marker and freaking how to get there. And we're driving. Talk about being distracted driving. We'll be driving with the client and I'll be looking at my little thing right here to figure out the address, right? And now you Google map everything. So Emmanuel, use your Google Maps. I don't think that's probably the easiest thing to do. My goal this year is to hire an admin. Yes. Did you start the person? Claudia, yeah, I mean, bring an admin. Love it. Just delegate some of the busy work. Go over your daily to-dos. What are you doing that's taking your time away from doing any money-making activities? You can hire him part-time. Start with a part-timer. Delegate some stuff. I would say, you know, a lot of us spend a lot of time with contracts, right? Writing contracts, offers. If you're working a lot of buyers, I would hire a part-time admin working from home and just ask him, just write up all my offers, all my contracts. Okay. If you're new, no. Okay. You guys should learn the contracts and you should learn how to write it yourself, and you're learning, right? But if you're already seasoned and you're, you know, handling 4, 5, 6 buyers, get a part-time admin working from home, and all the offers should be done by them. All the showing appointments should be done by them. Checking on properties, if they're available, that should be your assistant, okay? You shouldn't be doing any paperwork. If you're a listing agent, you should be having somebody write up all your listing contracts. You should be having somebody helping you with counters. It's a lot of work, guys. Getting DocuSigns done, delegate all that stuff, right? Running around, putting Supras, inputting. You know, I have a girl, if you guys, I'll give you the information. Her name's Lena. You know, when I lost my assistant for a couple months, I hired somebody already. She's great, very happy. But the minute I lost my assistant, I mean, look, this is how I think. I lost my assistant. Within 48 hours, I already had people ready to go to input my listings, get me my contracts for listing appointments, order the signs, write up all my counters, write up all my contracts, offers, everything within 48 hours, okay? Because I refuse to do paperwork. I could do it. I know how to write my contracts. I'm pretty fast. I just not gonna do it because it is an activity that could be delegated. So I found Lena, and Lena was doing contracts for me for $100 counters. And she was doing inputting listings for, I think, also $100. And she was, you know, she will also do TC. So I gave her some TC work too, since she was doing some other stuff for me. I figured I'll just do TC with you. And dude, I had like 5 or 6 listings and I sold a couple houses. I didn't do no paperwork. But see, that's because I refuse to do paperwork. You have to be that strict with yourself. And there's something that you know you should not be doing, pay for it. You could say, oh, $100. Oh man, no, I'd rather just do it myself. Well, that's fine, but I ain't gonna do it. Spend 2-3 hours. Time is money. Those 2-3 hours, you could already got another listing. Let's be honest. There's some of you guys that you could get on the phones for 2 hours if you make the time, and you can get one listing. I know Rudy would get a listing if he gets on the phones for at least 2 hours. But instead you're out there, oh no, hold on. I have to write out 4 offers. Goodbye 2 hours, 3 hours, right? It's not just writing the offers. You got to send it to the client, DocuSign, get it back, put the package together, get the pre-quote letter, send it to the client, DocuSign, then send it to the other agent. It's a lot of work. Lena did, and then these girls, that's all they do, paperwork. That's all they do. So they're super fast. Like they're 10 times faster than you because that's all they do all day. They do paperwork. So yes, Claudia, get an assistant, someone to help you. Yes, spending money, thank you, YPolo. It's called YPolo. So yeah, YPOLO. Do you have a job description for an? Yes, I do, Claudia. Look, I have job descriptions because you guys might know this, might not know this, but I have stuff for everything. I have a project manager, I have a property manager, I have a lead manager, I have a personal assistant, I have a operations manager, which is Leslie now, and I have a TC. So I think my job description, Claudia, that I have, it's going to be not something for you. I would just say write down and keep it simple. Write down 5 or 6 things that you know for a fact are taking too much time and that you can delegate. And then the second thing, make sure if you are bringing someone to help you, make sure they have experience. I would not bring someone brand new that's never done a contract and they don't know anything to do with paperwork, SIP forms, MLS, and say, oh, I'm just going to bring someone and train them. That's the worst thing you could do. Okay. You want people with experience. Leslie, I just hired her. She's got over close to 10 years experience. She's licensed. She was a TC. She used to be able to TC 30 files. She was up to 30 files, and she was an escrow assistant. So she knows escrow. She's managing all my escrows, all my listings, all my paperwork. Wasn't going to hire a brand new person and say, oh, I'm just going to train them. Nope. No time for that. Okay, any other questions, guys? I think I don't see any other questions. Questions. Come on, guys. I got time. Anything. Don't be shy. Anything. Systems, skill building. You guys all know your stuff? You guys are all ready? You guys, thank you, Rudy. There we go. Rudy. Go, Rudy. Unmute yourself, Rudy. Go for it.
Okay. What would you say would be the most important? Because this year, I want to get systemized. Yep. This year, I want to take my business to another level. So I'm flirting with 30. I've been at that 22, 24 transactions for a while now from my own efforts. But this year, I really want to, break that barrier. And I know that I can only do so much from me always doing outbound. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I need to start getting more inbound. So I'm working on a farm. I would like the contact info to the guy that does your mailers. Yep. Because I one of the things that I want to do is kind of like what you do. Just sit down with him once and just say, here it is, send it out. Yep. I don't want to talk to you again. Yeah. If something changes and something, but I just want to be done with it because I don't want to think about it at the end of the month. I don't want to think about it at the end of the month. So that's one of the things that I want to put in place. And it's kind of sucks because it took this long for me to get serious about my business. Yeah. Right. But now I want to get systems in place. So what would you recommend would be one of the most important where to start with systems? Okay.
Well, good. Well, look, first thing, like what you said, it's time for me to take my business like a business. And look, it's never too late. I'm actually happy that you're seeing that, you acknowledged it, and now you're going to change because you don't know how many people, and I know you joined the company about a year ago, and maybe, I know we met a couple of times and you start to think different. But see, a lot of people are not thinking or running this business like a business. They're all over, right? They're all over. There's no systems in place, and they're up and down. There's no consistency. So a couple of things on that note. So if you're looking to add more passive leads, you have to spend more money, right? It's got to start spending money.
And I'm there, and that's one of the things that I listen to you. It's like you've done the cold calling, you've done the door knocking and so forth. It's like I'm to that point where it's just like I'm okay doing check equity instead of sweat equity.
Yes.
Because I'm already there. But
so look, I would like you to connect with Jason Lopez, right? I know you guys go way back, and you guys kind of go. He always tells me that's like you and him are like competition, right? But I met with Jason and asked him, call him up and have lunch with him. And the first thing I told him, brother, you're spending too much time on the phone, and you have no passive lead generation, and you can dominate the South Chino Hills area. And he started farming. And if you notice on Facebook, I think he's picking up 3 or 4 listings already in the last 3 months, all coming from his farm.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing right now. I actually sat down with my rep, and I actually have I'm sitting down with her tomorrow to get all the data, send it out, and everything. So I got all the wheels in motion already. Perfect. For that. But I'm going to do the farming, and then I want to do more of the inbound. So that's why I was asking, like, what systems should I have in place, to kind of streamline everything. I mean, I have my CRM that works for me. Mm-hmm. But the CRM that I use works for me for prospecting on the phone. Yeah. Right. It doesn't do anything more than just remind me to call Bob at 3:00. Mm-hmm. It doesn't, not sending out any emails or anything like that.
So no drips at all. What are you using?
I just use Mojo.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the dialer CRM. Look, I would definitely say, Rudy, you keep using Mojo, add a CRM. It could be Commissions Inc., could be Boomtown. There's some good ones out there. And I can always meet with you, give you some more ideas. But I think you need to have a strong CRM that does drips. Definitely start your farm, and that should be a consistent farm that you're hitting them at least twice a month. Part of that is also you calling them. So as you're calling them, then they're also getting your pieces, and you'd be surprised, give it 6 months to a year. Suddenly everybody in that farm is going to know who you are. And at some point you're going to start seeing results. At some point you got to start thinking, I want to call less and get more passive leads, right? Coming from the farm. So eventually it would happen, but you got to stay consistent mailing them. Did you get your assistant yet?
I have a great transaction coordinator right now. That's basically my executive assistant.
Got it. Okay. So
coming up in Ontario, she's posting a 60-day notice for me. Like, perfect. That's 40 minutes away from me. Yeah. So it's time management. Hey, I need you to do me a favor. Here's the post the 60-day notices because tell them the house is going for sale. Yeah. Done. Perfect. So I'm exercising that now, and it's like, oh, I got an extra 2 hours to kill now.
Okay. But look, that's a good thing, right? You got 2 more hours now that you look, and guys, look, I met with Rudy and he had no assistant, no staff, no help. And you could tell he was going crazy. Even if you have 2 hours now, there's 2 things you could do. 1, prospect more, generate more until you have your passive lead generation that you're going to pay for, or have some free time. Okay. Yeah. Work on you, right? Work on you. Go exercise, spend time with the family, spend time with the wife, with the kids, right? And that alone, guys, see, one thing I learned years ago is that if your health is not good, if your personal life, your family, which is our why, so our number one motivation, you guys know that. If I ask what's your motivation, it's all family, right? If you're not spending time with the family, and if you're not working on you and your mindset every single day, your business drops. Right. So add a little bit of that. And then I think by adding a couple more systems, and we can do a one-on-one, Rudy, and spend more time doing this, but add a couple, 2 or 3 more things to generate more business. Polo could be a good one for you, but it's a lot of buyers. So, you got to also think about, you're very good at generating sellers. Absolutely. Yeah. And I can tell you, there's nothing you can pay out there right now that gets you good seller leads. They're all very whatever. You get a bunch of buyers, but there's nothing really good to get seller leads. Really, to get seller leads, either you got to do the active lead generation, which is door knocking, calling, maybe for honest expired, all the basics, right? Networking, you can get sellers from that. But again, it's just talking to people. But what you're doing right now is actually the best way for you to get sellers. I would say either hire a telemarketer that you train, because you can easily train somebody to do the same thing you're doing. Yeah. Right? Because your script's simple. I just brought in a full-time ISA. His name's Andrew. He's doing a lot of follow-up for us right now, but eventually after that, he's going to start doing some calls for just this is just sold, and I'm going to train him, and I could share with you what I do with him. But you just bring somebody that's just like you pay him 3 hours a day just to get it on the phone and just do the exact same script that you're doing. And then the minute he gets a hot one, great, let me go ahead and have Rudy give you a call back. What's a good time for him to call you? Reach back. Great. And then that's how you can eventually start delegating you doing the calling, is because you're paying the ISAs.
Nice.
Right. And that would be probably your next step.
Now, is that an in-house or
Yeah.
no, but like, I mean, is that like, because I know a lot of people are like getting like virtual assistants and all that, would that be like a virtual or actually it's like someone that I'm training that potentially is going to like join my team?
I would bring somebody, if I were you, I would bring somebody that you're going to train and they're going to be part of your team, and paying good, and pay him a base and then pay him a bonus per listings. But look at this. Imagine you bring somebody at $18 an hour, right? Full time, gets on the phone, maybe 3 hours in the mornings, 3 hours in the afternoon, 2 hours of doing maybe dropping off packages for you. Okay. And you're paying an hourly $18 an hour, and maybe $500 to $1,000 per listing you actually get closed. Person's making $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month, and they're bringing you leads, and then maybe you're adding another 2 or 3 listings per month, and you're tripling your money.
Okay.
And I'm saying this because you're so good at calling that I think it'd be easy for you to hire somebody. See, I wouldn't recommend, if you don't know what to do on the phones, how to call people, and for you to bring a guy to do some calling for you, you're not going to know how to train them. You've never done it yourself. You're not going to learn or know how to teach them the systems. So I'm saying for Rudy, it's a great idea because he knows and he does it daily. A lot of you guys should not do this. Okay. So just want to be clear. Don't go, oh, maybe I'll do that myself. No, because you're not doing it. Okay. Hope that helps, Rudy. But we can definitely talk more. Good question.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. What do you use your buyer seller packages? Irma, basic stuff. Hold on. This is my seller's package or not even my package. It's just a brochure that I drop off to sellers if they're thinking about selling. Just says, my information, how many houses we sold, services that I offer, 19-step marketing plan that I do, that all you guys have the same thing. You guys could all do this. Testimonial in the back. That's it. Nothing crazy, nothing too fancy. Drop it on their door. Okay. Seth does this for me. You guys could copy it. Just change the pictures, change stuff around. And doesn't have to be even 4 pages. It could be only 2. It's up to you, but all this information you guys could copy or use. Open to it. Okay. Don't complicate it. What is your system to prepare for a listing appointment? Madison, good question. So for me, listing appointment is contracts. Of course, bring your contracts. I take my contracts with me. Marketing, I take this. This is part of my presentation. I have my seller's prequel script that I already took the time to ask a bunch of questions. You guys know that. So I'll ask all the questions over the phone, make sure I understand what their needs and wants and motivation is. Part of my presentation is going to go over this script with me. So I have that. I have this. I have some other marketing stuff, my contracts, a Remax folder, and that's it. That's all I take. Nothing else. I don't do my comps, right? I don't do cloud CMA, and I don't do something fancy with comps. I just do the short map. You guys know the map version with comps, and I just have that with basic information, and it's just me doing my presentation. I will be doing, guys, so starting February. Actually, February is going to be all about skill. February and March, all about skill building. So February, we're going to focus all on listings. So Madison, I know you have already learned a lot from being on the team, but it's always good to come back and get refreshed. All February, all about listings. So we're going to start with qualifying the listing appointment, preparing for the listing presentation, actual listing presentation. We'll go step by step, and then we'll do a lot of Q&A. And so that's all February, and March is going to be all about buyers. Okay, so February will be listings, and March will be buyers. Okay. For newbies, I will suggest okay, that's thank you. Use your office numbers. Yes, if you guys are new, and typically if you're new, you're probably on my team or somebody else's team. So use the team numbers, guys. Okay. So right now we don't have a mentor in the company. So if anybody's brand new, you should be under somebody. If you're not under a team, reach out to me and I'll get you on a team. It doesn't have to be my team. There's other agents looking for team members. We can refer you. We want you to work with somebody that's seasoned and that they can supervise your transactions and then use the team numbers, okay? Or use the company numbers. Last year we sold 2,300 transactions actually. So could you have over 2,300 homes sold last year? Have a map with all the houses we sold as a company. Remax number 1, boom, right? Put your name. You know, we do work with children's hospitals, so you can add that. You could say my company, we give back. It's very powerful. Okay. So, but now look, if you're brand new, I'll tell you this, if you're brand new, you just got in the business, don't go take a listing unless it's your mom and dad, and you might still not get it. I'm kidding. Don't go get a listing on your own. You just should not do that. If you get a listing lead, someone wants to sell a house, we got so many great agents in the company. Call Joe, call Robert, call Hugo, call Rudy, I mean, there's a lot of great listing agents in the company. So call somebody and then say, hey, Joe, I got a listing in San Dimas, probably 1.4 million, can go 50-50 with me. We will all do it. Okay. Right, Joe, would you do it? Joe, Robert, would you do it? Hugo, would you do it? Rudy, would you do it? 50-50. You're going to do most of the work. I'm just going to go to the listing appointment with you. I'm going to take the listing and you're going to assist me, right? You're going to put the Supra, you're going to run around, you're going to get stuff signed, you're going to be there for the inspection, you're going to be there for the appraisal. You're going to do all the legwork. We're just going to manage the transaction, supervise the transaction. You do all the work. That's how you learn, okay? Don't expect to go 50-50 and then you disappear and then then you won't get 50-50, okay? So please partner with somebody and you have a much better chance to get the listing. Joe put some really good tips on the chat, guys, so please read it. Some tips on delivering packages through Uber, which is great. A lot of you guys love to drive around and you think you're busy because you're picking up crap and dropping off crap. And I ask you, dude, where were you? You missed our meeting. Oh, bro, it's because I had to go pick up some papers and I had to drive and drop off to escrow. And then I had to go back to the lender. And dude, so I'm trying to close this deal, bro. And, dude, you're a freaking driver. You're a driver. Your lender should have done that. You should have been focusing on bringing more business. Instead, you're driving around thinking you're busy and you're not. You're not doing anything productive. You're not helping anybody because someone would have done it. But instead you chose to do it because you don't want to go out there and do the stuff that you should be doing, which is generate more business. Sorry, that's what I think. All right. Any other questions, guys? Have a little 5 minutes or so. You guys good? Is this good? You guys like this kind of Q&A stuff? Kind of just different topics, random stuff? Guys, we'll do this every month, end of the month. Bring questions. This is good, guys, because we all learn from it. I'll share my thoughts. We have some very experienced agents here that are going to share too. And of course, if any of you guys want to answer any questions, please do share. And this is how we all learn together and help each other and push each other. And we can blow it up, guys. It's a good idea. Yes, Ruth. All right, good. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys. Have an awesome week. Wednesday, 2 p.m. Mastermind on flipping. Remember, put it on your schedule. It's going to be about analyzing transactions or analyzing potential flip deals. So please join us. That's at 2 p.m. All right. Have a great week, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.